Thanks for joining us for Dublin today. I'm Stacey Brooks here with the worship pastor over at Liberty Church, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what we have going on today. We've got the Back to School Bash, so it is definitely crowded.
Yes.
I would say at least several hundred people here already. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do here at Liberty, and then maybe tell us a little bit about how this event came to pass.
Sure. Well, like she said, I'm Bobby. I'm the worship pastor here at Liberty, and I've been here for just about 8 years now. It'll be 8 years in October. And so we, really love to do community outreach here at Liberty, just opportunities for just to really love in the community, just to show God's love to the community. And so this is an event actually that I did in Florida at my church there. And so I said, hey, I just feel like there's a really great need for something like this here. Let's just give it a go. And it really just kind of stuck and took off. And now I'd probably say it's our volunteers, probably one of their favorite events and outreach community events that we do here at Liberty. So it really is an incredible experience.
So I know that, like I said, it's messy today. The rain has not kept your volunteers away, and it's definitely not kept the crowds away. So tell us the process. When people get here, exactly what do you have them do? I know you've got tents to keep them dry. You've got folks out there standing in the rain. Volunteers are standing in the rain so that others can be under umbrellas. So you're really being the hands and feet of Jesus today. So tell us a little bit about from the time they get here to the time they leave, what all can they actually do here?
Well, we really try and make today about them. It's not about us. So you said we're out in the rain and getting hot and sweaty. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's all about them today. And so typically, we have a good line. We try and make it as comfortable as possible. We have fans, water, all that kind of stuff. People out there, mingling with them. And so when they come in, they get a ticket. It's just an easy way for us to kind of keep track of the amount of backpacks we have. And then they also can get a ticket for a haircut if they want a haircut. So they come in, they get a backpack anywhere from kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade in high school. They go in, and if they want a haircut, we have some concessions like popcorn, snow cones, drinks, fruit snacks. We usually have a movie playing for the kids as well as they wait, and they can get free haircuts. And then as soon as they're done, they can mosey on. So it's just try and provide an experience for them just to be able to come in, get their stuff, but also be loved on a little bit at the same time.
So now tell us, is there a cost for this event?
No, it is completely free. Like I said earlier, we just wanted a chance to really love in the community, just to show them that we love them, God loves them, and there's no ulterior motive.
So about how many years have you guys been doing this?
Man, I believe this is our 8th year doing this. So it's really, like I said, really taken off since our first year. It's been incredible to see what God has done.
And it's grown bigger and bigger and bigger. And I heard some of your volunteers saying how much they were loving having it here at this campus this year.
Yeah, we typically do it at our Love Loud campus, but since the numbers have grown, like you said, it's just a lot easier to do it in a larger space, have better facilities to do it. And so, again, we're just thankful to God that we're able to do this and that our volunteers love it so much.
Well, it definitely is a great turnout. I was shocked. I got here early, and literally, they're wrapped around the building in lines. It's very organized as you come in. So many people just asking, hey, can I help you? What do you need? You got some lemonade, you got popcorn, you got a movie theater around there with playing for the kids to wait while they get haircuts. So it's just an overall really magnificent event. 8 years in the making. And of course, it only gets bigger from here. I happened to be here earlier this year for Night to Shine. And listen, I can't commend you guys enough for what you're doing for our community to really, as I said, be the hands and feet of Christ. And we just appreciate what you're doing. I know that they're going to be looking for you in a minute to come out there and get busy again. So I appreciate you taking a few minutes.
Problem. Thank you.
Continuing our coverage over at Liberty Church, their Back to School Bash. Got Lisa Green here with me now. Lisa, it is definitely turning out to be a super event. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing here today to help volunteer.
Okay, my name is Lisa Green. I've been attending Liberty for about 24 years now. This is our, I think, 6th year with doing the Back to School Bash. We're handing out book bags and backpacks and school supplies to K through high school. That's about,
And then, so when they come in right here, what exactly, are the supplies already in the book bags?
Yeah.
Are you separated by school? How does that work?
Well, the supplies are already in the book bags. They are separated by grades. And we have it separated out where Dublin High School and middle school have mesh bags. So we have to separate that out for the kids too.
Now, do you guys meet, how long do you know about how long it takes y'all to prepare for this? In other words, is this something you prepare for all year? How does that work?
We start kind of preparing for it by the end, like in May. We start advertising for donations because the people at the church have actually donated the funds, the money to buy the book bags and the supplies.
So you guys purchase the book bags and supplies, and then any idea about how many you guys will probably give out today, an estimate?
Probably around 500 to 600 book bags, somewhere along in there.
Wow, I know when we came in, the lines are just, they're so long. And definitely, of course, this is hard times for people, especially families who have more than one child.
Yeah.
So, of course, the county schools are really being helped out this year. Dr. Brigman, with funds for that. So, but still, so school supply list when you have more than one child can get pretty expensive.
Pretty expensive, and we want to minister to our community and help in any way that we can to lessen the burden on the parents.
I think it's a great idea, a great event. And so you're actually here when they come in, they get a ticket, and they come to you guys first. Is that right?
Right. They get a ticket with their grade on it. Like there's tables set up for K through 2nd, 3rd through 5th, and then middle high school. And the back of their ticket actually has the grade that they need to come to.
So it's a joint effort. We've got everybody out there from parking cars to holding doors on the way out to entertaining while they're waiting for haircuts. I mean, it takes
a lot of people. I think it's around 150 to 200 volunteers to make it go smoothly.
Well, listen, we appreciate what you guys are doing. I know that you guys are steady. I mean, there's a steady line of people coming in. They're still lined up outside.
That's what we've heard. They're still lined around the building. So
yes, lots of people. So we appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate you guys sharing that love for Christ to our community. Liberty definitely shining bright here in Dublin, Lawrence County.
And that is what we want to do. We want to be Christ to our community.
Well, we appreciate it very much. Thank you for taking a few minutes with us.
Thank you.
Continuing our coverage over at Liberty Church. Of course, they're having their back to school bash. We've got Melissa here, who has been a busy bee over here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. We're over at your cafe area. Tell us what the students, their parents can come through here and do today.
Well, I've been coming to Liberty for about 11 years. My husband and my 2 daughters are active in Liberty, in Libertyville, in the children's area. We've been doing this back to school bash now for about 8 years. This is probably my 5th year doing concessions for the back to school bash. And what we try to do with concessions is we try to provide the families with popcorn and something to drink while they're either waiting to get their hair cut and watching a movie in the meantime, or either just for a snack since they've been waiting in line for so long for these book bags.
And I know that the lines are still long, and of course there's men and women out there in the rain still that are passing out water, making sure nobody's getting too hot, getting them in. About how many on average do you think, how much popcorn you think you guys will cook today? A lot.
A lot of popcorn. I know for positive we have cooked, probably 5 large trash bagfuls.
Wow.
So, and I think we're starting on our 6th. So,
well, everybody that I've seen, the kids have been excited over their popcorn. Does it kind of still surprise you to a point how excited these kids get over just the popcorn and lemonade?
It is. It's amazing because they're so appreciative of everything, and just their little smiles when they walk through with their little book bags on their backs, and then they get that popcorn and lemonade and get to go watch a movie and get a new haircut. So it's good to see.
So it's definitely, I know I've mentioned it several times already, being the hand and feet of Christ. So you get to see that reward then. Sometimes we take for granted how much a popcorn or a lemonade really means to some of our children here in our community.
That's right. I mean, it really does. I mean, just to be able to serve them and to see that little smile means all the world.
Well, we definitely appreciate you guys, appreciate what you're doing. You smell like popcorn, which smells really wonderful right now. I'm sitting right in front of it. So popcorn and lemonade, and I just appreciate what you guys are doing so much. Can't say thank you enough. So many in our community have fallen on hard times. We mentioned that earlier about those who have multiple children, more than one child. I call it multiples. I have multiples. I have more than one.
And it gets expensive.
It does get very, book bags alone are very, yes. So So do you guys, I know that the members here, you work really hard, and through donations you get to purchase these book bags, and these are really nice book bags.
They are. I teach at East Lawrence Elementary, so I see kids come through with those book bags quite a bit, and they last. I mean, they really last. I mean, just, you see those book bags and you're like, thank goodness we were able to do that for them. So, I mean, it does mean a lot.
And you're not giving away like bare essentials. You're making sure this is good stuff for these kids to have that'll last them the whole year. You're getting those school supplies. So thankful again for our county schools, our school board, Dr. Brigman, helping parents out as well with school supplies. But even then, it's still very expensive.
It gets very expensive, especially like what you said with multiples. It still adds up. So just being able to get a good supply in these book bags, it means a lot to the parents, and the kids are very thankful for it. So,
and as a teacher, what does it mean? Because we all know that when kids come to school without those supplies, that a lot of times teachers take of their own funds to do that. As a teacher, and I know you can't speak for all teachers, but just tell us a little bit of what does that mean to you, knowing that these are supplies that teachers in our county would have to really take funds from their own family so that these children would have some supplies.
I mean, grateful, just really grateful, and not to mention just being able to start the school year off prepared and ready to go. It makes them feel more confident in themselves when they come in that classroom and they know they've got what they need to start the year off right. I mean, it just does.
I agree. From such a young age, perception, children nowadays, they sort of recognize things a lot sooner, I think, than when even my oldest was a small child. And so it does mean a lot to them. So again, we are so grateful for you guys. And I know that you're still popping popcorn back there. You'll be smelling popcorn till tomorrow sometime.
I will not want popcorn for a while.
You've had your fill.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Melissa, for taking a few minutes with us.
Hi, this is Tom Dominy, Dublin with Nelson Company. We invite you to come by and see our new showroom located at 507 Airport Road, Dublin, Georgia. We've been serving the Dublin, Lawrence County community for over 34 years. Thank you.
What makes Medical Park Pharmacy and Tomlinson Pharmacy different than the big chains? People. You'll see friends and neighbors on both sides of the counter. We go the extra mile, and you can always count on compassion and professionalism. If you hate going to your big chain pharmacy and waiting, then come to Medical Park Pharmacy, 2406 Bellevue Road, or Tomlinson Pharmacy, 108 Rose Street in downtown Dublin, where your prescriptions are filled in minutes, not hours. Save money and time at Medical Park and Tomlinson Pharmacies. Our family, caring for your family.
Continuing our coverage over at Liberty Church, their back to school bash. Sarah, thank you for taking just a few minutes. I know it has been a very hectic and long day for you guys. So tell our viewers a little bit about yourself, first of all, and we're over in this giant room that says Elevate. Tell us a little bit about what goes on in here.
Okay, I'm the secretary here at Liberty. I've been here 9 years, and we're standing in the youth room right now, which we use for all of our youth service, our Sunday night activities, anything they do here, and it's our overflow on Sunday mornings if we need to, so it serves as a multi-purpose room.
And now for today, what are we doing in here today?
Today for our Back to School Bash, this is our 8th annual Back to School Bash. We've been doing this for 8 years, and it's always our goal to help ease the cost of families sending their kids back to school, because it does add up between school clothes, school supplies, haircuts. So in this room today, we are giving out haircuts to everybody who comes in. We give out a free haircut. We have some people who've donated their time from salons in town just to help. They get to watch a movie while they're in here. They get snacks. They get popcorn. We just want to make them feel welcome. We want to make the families feel loved.
And they're transitioning very quickly, because this room was packed, and they are transitioning pretty quickly in here. They're enjoying a movie. I'm enjoying that big screen. I know you guys can't see it, but it's pretty awesome in here. I'm just going to tell you. So now I know you said that you've been doing this since the beginning, so 8 years. How have you seen it grown, and how are you liking the new campus?
This is the first year we've done it at this new campus. We're very proud of it. It has gone very smoothly. I think this is the perfect place to really reflect who we are and what we're trying to do into the community. We have a fantastic team of volunteers. It's become streamlined. They do most of the work for us, and we're just so grateful to have them here partner with us and just love the community with us.
And you guys give back in all different ways. Like we were talking a while ago, we unite to shine. And then you have different opportunities throughout the week. You have opportunities for volunteers. You have different services that really cater to any age at any time.
Yes.
So you guys are really doing a great job over here. Now, any way that the community can help other than lifting you guys in prayer? Is there ways they can get involved? What if they want to get involved with Liberty as the secretary? Can you kind of tell them what they can do?
Well, we're open to everybody. We love everybody to come visit us, check us out. We really try to have something for everybody, a place for them to connect, and we try to make so many opportunities for our volunteers to connect with us, with the church. We are always looking for places for them to serve. We really feel that helps with the sense of belonging with the joining of Liberty.
Well, we definitely appreciate what you guys are doing here. I know it's definitely been a great day. We have seen hundreds of kids smiling with brand new backpacks full with supplies, lemonade, popcorn. So they've had a great time. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for taking just a few minutes with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We are just really enjoying taking part of this event over at Liberty Church. Of course, Back to School Bash been going on for 8 years. That is a really long time.
Yeah.
Now, Jennifer, tell us a bit about yourself and what you're doing today to help out.
Well, my name is Jennifer Stokes. I've been attending Liberty for about 15 years now. I'm volunteering tonight with Back to School Bash in the haircut section, so I'm kind of directing traffic, telling people where to go. We've had about 90 people sign up for haircuts tonight, so we're waiting for all those people to finish with their haircuts.
So, and you've got a couple ladies in there who have so graciously volunteered their time.
That's right. We appreciate all the volunteers. It takes, a lot of people to pull off an event like this, so we really are thankful for all those volunteers.
And, just to kind of put in perspective for some of our viewers we're always so grateful for book bags, for school supplies, but haircuts, for families who have more than one child. Just to put it in perspective, just for a child's haircut, I really don't know anywhere you can get that for cheaper than at least $10.
That's right.
So if you're dealing with 90, that's over $900 that these volunteers have saved families right here in Dublin, Lawrence County today.
Absolutely. It's a huge cost to buy school supplies and get everybody ready to go back to school. So, if you can make it out to get these free school supplies, and, we just want to love on the community. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. We just, we want to share God's love, and that's what it's all about. So.
Well, I have heard that said from so many volunteers that you really want to share the love of Christ with those, and so thankful for the volunteers and those who, our hairstylists who have come. Like I said, 90, that's a lot of haircuts in 2 hours, 90 haircuts. So for them to give of their time as well, that is just tells you how good our community is. Fabulous at coming together when there's an event or a family in need. So we definitely appreciate what you guys are doing. I know that the event is beginning to wind down a little bit, but you still have lots of people here.
Yes, I think we're done with the backpack distribution, but we do have quite a few still waiting for haircuts. So we'll be here a little while.
And of course, those do take a little longer than backpacks.
Right. That's right, absolutely.
And popcorn, we've smelt popcorn the whole time. It smells wonderful. I love the way, if you guys haven't visited the Liberty campus, I really would encourage them to do so. It is phenomenal. You've got the cafe, you've got area for youth. You can really tell that you guys are expecting growth and the potential for growth, and just appreciate so much what you guys are doing here. It takes volunteers like you giving of your time and your talents to help those in our community. So thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
We are having a blast over at Liberty Church. Of course, this has been a great event today. We started in the front of the building with tons of people, hundreds of people lined up. Then we made our way through to backpacks. We've done concessions. We've seen some really great haircuts. And then tell us, Miss Irene, first of all, tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and what you're doing here today.
Well, my name is Irene Scott, and we volunteer to do the Shave Ice for Back to School Bash for about 3 years now.
And so you guys are actually members here at Liberty, and you volunteer.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us what impact do you think that we're having on the community by having events like these?
Well, I think it makes a great impact because those that are not able to provide school supplies and backpacks, it's really hard. So with Liberty coming together doing this, it really helps the community and kids get ready for school.
And, you know, of course, as our children get older, but even in elementary, perception is so much to our students nowadays. So it's great to see these really nice backpacks, supplies, helping those parents out. Not only that, another aspect I think some people may not even think about, and I've talked to several volunteers, is we have a large number of foster children in our area.
Yes, ma'am.
So this event helps those families as well, because you have many multiple families. And, you know, I have a large family, and I know how expensive back to school is. It's not just paper and pencil anymore.
No, ma'am, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's school clothes or uniforms, and you know, it's a lot on families.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
but one thing that I've really loved so far, and I think you're really exemplifying, is they really went above and beyond. It's not just the school supplies. You guys are giving them an extra experience.
Yes, ma'am.
So, tell me, how many kids do you think maybe you've seen come through here?
Oh, my
a lot
goodness.
today?
A lot. A lot.
A lot?
Yes.
A lot of
eyes.
eyes?
It's ended a lot.
A lot. So now, is this something you guys do every year? You said this is your third year?
It's our third year. We've been doing it ever since they started.
And so you're retired military, so you traveled quite a bit.
Yes, ma'am. I just retired 20 years.
Oh, wow. So first of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you, ma'am.
Appreciate that very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
And so do you think Dublin, Lawrence County, especially traveling around other places, we really have a great community, and we're growing, but we make sure we keep that closeness?
Yes, ma'am. It is a growing community, and I love Dublin. It has grown a lot since I've been here.
Well, we appreciate what you guys are doing. I can tell you, I have seen so many smiles with snow cones today.
Yes, a lot of snow cones.
A lot. I know. You're going to be making snow cones in your sleep tonight.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
know. Well, we appreciate what you guys are doing, especially volunteering your time, your talents. We appreciate it so much. And thank you for taking just a few minutes out to talk with us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Chuck Bass. In 1965, my parents, Charles and Mary Bass, started Bass Physical Therapy and Rehab Center. Over the last 53 years, we have served the Middle Georgia area. Now with the third generation of therapists with my daughter Whitney and my nieces Erica and Emily. So remember, whether it is physical, speech, or occupational therapy you need, it is your choice. So choose Bass Physical Therapy and Rehab Center, our family serving your family since 1965.
We're here today at Bank of Dudley to discuss business loans. So many businesses and industries trust the Bank of Dudley for a variety of financing alternatives to suit your specific needs, from short-term loans to help with cash flow, loans to purchase equipment or facilities. At Bank of Dudley, we have commercial mortgage loans, capital improvement loans for construction or renovation. We can help with your business vehicle loans or for a small business line of credit. In other words, Bank of Dudley has your business covered. No matter what it is, you can trust the lenders at the Bank of Dudley with 5 convenient locations: East Dublin, downtown Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, Dudley, and Jeffersonville. The Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Thanks again for joining us for Dublin Today. Stacey Brooks here. Of course, things are winding down now over at Liberty Church. It has been a great event. Back to School Bash. Joined now, no stranger to our cameras, Chris Dixon. He's the pastor here. So, Chris, tell us a little bit about today's events. I'm telling you, this is the first event I've been to, the first Back to School Bash, and I was really blown away. So many people here, so many parents. I'm so grateful for what you guys are doing. Tell us a little bit about it and how long that Liberty really has to just really pour their heart into a ministry like this.
Yeah, absolutely. We usually get started as soon as school ends is usually when we start talking about it here at Liberty. So it pretty much takes the summer for us to be able to kind of know what we're working on, know where we're getting. Today we gave away right at 700 backpacks. And so obviously you can imagine it's a big event because you have 700 children, but then you got mom, you got dad, you have, different family members with them. So it is a large event, and it's such a blessing to us. I mean, more than anything, what our goal is simply to serve our community. That's what this is about. It really is just a service to the people who have need. We really feel like there's so many single moms, single dads, grandparents who are raising their grandchildren, all of those kinds of things. And so it really is just a service for us to be able to help them. Really, we feel like we're saving the average family minimum of $100. Now, not if you have one kid, but if you've got a couple of kids or more, then we really are doing that, especially with the free haircuts and all of those services. So more than anything, what birthed this in our mind was just simply being able to offset some costs for families, encourage them, and let them know that there's somebody that does care and that wants to help them as they take this journey.
Well, I know just seeing so many people here today and the kids smiling. It wasn't just about walking in the door, grabbing a full backpack with supplies.
Absolutely.
Haircuts. When I went over and saw the ladies doing haircuts, you have those ladies in there just working so hard.
Absolutely.
90 haircuts.
Yes.
Over 90 haircuts today. And I kind of put that into perspective for a kid's haircut. At least $10 each is what you would usually pay for that.
Absolutely. So it's a great service to them. And it is an event. I mean, obviously, we want them to know that we care about them, that we're there to help them. So we have all kinds of free things for the kids. We do try to make it kind of a hangout and enjoyable time rather than just coming and getting something and leaving. And then we do want them to know that we care about them. And so we're trying to, be kind to them, love on them, just enjoy our time that we have them, here with us.
Well, I used the word several times already from the time I got here that you guys are being the hands and feet of Christ, which
Absolutely.
is what we are called to do.
Absolutely.
So you've had a great group of volunteers. I just want to brag on them for a minute. We've had so many that were so courteous. We've been given water. We've been asked if we need anything. And not just us, the people coming in. The event is winding down. There are a few people here getting haircuts right now, but there was a mom who walked in and she was looking for help. And, the things you had are boxed up, and a volunteer didn't hesitate. He started going through boxes, finding everything that she needed.
Hey, what makes any church great, but what makes Liberty a great place is its people. There's no doubt about it. And I'm always trying to do that. Anytime I'm with you guys, I do want people to understand we pastors get a lot of credit, but it takes great people to make for a great church. And we really do have that. I mean, what a lot of people don't realize is, we say our church pays for this event, but what a lot of people don't realize is it's pure sponsorships of people in our congregation. And they pay for every bit of it. I mean, we just basically say, hey, if you want to sponsor, here's how you can do it. And they step up. And this morning we let them know that, they covered every single bit of it. And not only that, but you saw the size of this event. How many people are here? You saw those bright yellow t-shirts and all the people on property. We've had them signed up for well over a month, fully serviced, knew we had everybody we needed. And that really shows the heart of the church. We believe, and Scripture teaches, not just, you always want to speak words of love, but don't just love in word, love in deed. And that really is a model for our ministry, and it really is the heart of Christ, as you said. We want to love our community, not just through telling them we love them, but we want to love them through action.
And, if you want to let a community know, if you want to let a single mom know, if you want to let a parent know how much a church really cares, you be there for them when they really have a time of need. And it's hard. It's very hard for, many folks to reach out and ask for help. It's hard for a parent to admit,
Absolutely.
I need help buying a backpack. And they didn't get that feeling at all here. I didn't get that feeling at all with any of the parents I saw coming in. It didn't seem like, I'm going here because I can't buy a handout. It seemed, hey, we're bringing our kids for a great event. They're going to get school supplies.
Absolutely.
They're going to get a great shaved ice out there with Miss Irene and haircuts. So it definitely, sort of like night to shine when we came for the event here. I was amazed and blown away, and I definitely would have to use those same words again. I can't thank you enough on behalf of the folks here in Dublin, Lawrence County for what you guys are doing here. And again, thank you for setting that example. You set the bar high. We are called to minister to others and to take care of those who can't take care of themselves. So you got a great group of people here, obviously.
No doubt.
I've met volunteers, staff, and everybody in between. And it has definitely been a great day in Dublin today.
Absolutely. We love our guys. So great for you guys coming out, allowing the community to see it. And that's what everything we do, we want to do it in excellence. You said it best. We want these families to come through and not feel that it's a handout or anything. It really is an act of service for, hey, we care about you. And so we're here to help you. And we want you to enjoy your time with us while we're here. And so thank you so much for coming out and letting our community see what's happening.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I know that you guys can kind of breathe a sigh of relief now, got through an event, but you know, I've seen just as many smiles on your volunteers' faces as I did the little ones who came through. So definitely a great event. And if there's maybe some folks out there that are interested in coming and seeing what you guys are all about, what are some good times they can come and do that?
Well, Sunday mornings, we're 9:30 and 11:15 every single Sunday. And the great thing, we have a phenomenal children's program, phenomenal stuff for preschoolers, for children. We've got great youth programs. We have stuff going on all the time. And so we'd love to have anyone that's not attending church or looking for a church to come check us out. We would love to have you. Love to see you get involved and help us as we serve Lawrence County.
Well, thank you so much. And again, thank you for all you guys are doing. We appreciate you guys joining us. Definitely been a great day in Dublin today.